So I'm Amit Sareen and I'm the co-founder of Kool Skool, which is a children's bookstore. We are in Gurgaon, DLF Phase 1, Kutub Plaza Market. This is our 14th year as a bookstore, and we also work with schools, and that's been around, the business has been around for 20 years. And when we first started, we had already been working with schools. That was our key business. And we identified that there was a huge gap in the market as far as retail stores were concerned. A lot of books which we wanted for our children, which we wanted to read, were not coming to the Indian market, and we thought that there was a gap that we could fill. And Kool Skool was started with the aim of fulfilling that gap, covering that gap that existed in children's books specifically. Though we have a wide range of adult books, our heart is with children's books, and we always will focus more on kids' books. We work very closely with schools across the country. We help them set up school libraries. We help existing schools upgrade their libraries as per the current reading trends, because the way kids read now has changed a lot since the time we were in school. There is a lot more access for them now, and Kool Skool fills that gap. We have been working with schools and in this line since the last 20 years. We initially started off working only with schools, curating their libraries, and somewhere along the way, me and my co-founder, we sort of identified that there were huge gaps in the children books market specifically. There were no children specialized bookstores really, and that is where we wanted to focus on. We started with the aim of bringing in books that the others were not even stocking. They were not on anyone's radar, purely because maybe margins were an issue or just a lack of awareness. We have always been readers. That's something that is there in our blood, I would say, and that has helped us really connect with this line with our readers, identifying titles and authors that no one's talking about. And over the years, we've been immensely successful. We've been able to create a community. People connect with Kool Skool as their own neighborhood bookstore. That was one of the reasons to choose a neighborhood market like Kutub Plaza and not a mall. A mall sort of makes it impersonal. We always envisioned ourselves as someone, as a place where children would go to, spend their formative years there, as a neighborhood bookstore. When we started, we were of course working with schools, and we had our retail store. But then COVID happened, and that sort of forced us to change our way of working. I would have never started a website. I am an old schooler that ways that, I wanted to be in the brick and mortar space only. But as COVID happened, we had to quickly adapt, and that is where we started, our website, and we started sending books all across India, and it really helped us expand our market. We did not know that there were so many people who already knew about Kool Skool but did not have access to us, because we were restricted only to a bookstore. But with COVID and with partners like Shiprocket, they really helped us reach a much wider market. With the changes that happened post-COVID, Shiprocket was the reliable partner that we found. I don't think we would have been able to achieve what we did if we did not have reliable partners like Shiprocket. Shiprocket just made it very easy. I remember when we first were planning how we were going to reach out to our customers all over India, we were very wary of how will we manage the logistics. But then we came across Shiprocket, which is an aggregator platform, and it really basically solved all our problems. All we had to do was log in and schedule our shipments, and Shiprocket would take care of everything. We did not have to worry about rates, as we were able to choose from different partners. And as with any business, there are always issues with couriers, but what I can say is that we always get the kind of help that we need from our courier partners. One of the biggest challenges of our industry remains piracy, and with the advent of online platforms, the piracy is happening on these sites, and that is something that makes it very difficult for any bookstore, because there is a natural comparison between pricing. What the customers sometimes don't understand is that a bookstore does not do piracy, but the online sites, there is rampant piracy. There is no sense of control over the MRP. A bookstore will never charge you over the MRP. So when the MRP is not fixed, how does the discount even matter? So I would say the biggest challenges that is facing the bookstores, the retail industry is the piracy, and what that leads to, the heavy discounting that you see. But those are not necessarily on genuine books. So we have learned everything on the job. When we started, capital was scarce, and I belong to the old school where, you know, we did not look at borrowing as the right way. We started small and we built on it slowly and steadily. We were never in a hurry. What we wanted to do was give excellent customer service. Very early on, we took that decision that we are not going to deep discount our books, because we are putting in way too much effort to curate these books. We read. We are not choosing our books based on margins. We are choosing our books based on content. And we were certain that there will be a clientele who will appreciate that, who will come to us for that. And we've always valued customer service more than that, more than anything. So that would be my advice, that be patient. You know, if you first have a good product, give great customer service, and word of mouth helps. It's slow, but it is something that lasts. Do not be in the rush to create valuation. Do not be in the rush to create big numbers. We always wanted to be profitable, and we were profitable from year one, and we have been profitable since then.